an extremely bumpy start to the season. Just one win, they're getting surly. Tonight, determined to get a second. Don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
NBA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard C.J. McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. It's still very early, but they have a mountain to climb in their conference. And the starting lineup for the Nets. They've got Kevin Durant, James Harden out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Aldridge in at the 5. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Devontae Graham. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's B in at the 4. New season means new opportunity for young players. Grant, a chance for them to establish themselves in a pecking order.
You know, B.A., teams always hope that a young player steps into a bigger role. This part of the year is rife with playing time to be claimed.
Now here's Hart. Pass to Valanciunas. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Aldridge finds Durant. Durant draws the double. Outside Harden. Over Graham. Harden with a bucket.
James Harden.
I mean, it's hard not to appreciate Harden because he's the complete package.
Now Graham. Pass to Alexander-Walker. First quarter of play, a minute in. They retain possession. Shoots good by Hart. Here's Harden. Now here's Durant. He's covered by Hart. And Durant with the big finish.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
For Las Vegas, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Here's B. Pass to Graham. Drew on the 14-footer.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Harris. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Over Graham. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in.
And, of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo. And now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Alexander-Walker, pounded by Harris. Oh, denied by Durant.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's Alexander-Walker penetrating.
And he just punches home with a one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way.
We'll take those all day long.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Back to Harden. Durant with it. From outside the arc. Perfect night so far.
Kevin
2
Durant.
for 2.
If Durant can find just a slice of an opening at the arc, he'll take it. His accuracy is just that good.
For Las Vegas, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Inside. Gets it to go. That makes it 2 for 3 in this game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Harden. Count that bucket.
James Harden.
Harden's got 6.
This squad can't do anything wrong. They haven't missed one yet.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Alexander Walker. No luck on that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent.
Joe Harris.
We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Graham against Harden. Launches a 3. Graham misses. The Nets have gone a perfect 7 for 7. Here's Durant. And Durant
Kevin Durant.
slams it home.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that kind of rejection
Las
early on
Vegas calls
energizes
timeout.
your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Well, you look at Harden. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a score as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Temple. Looking to win the run. And Durant with the block. On the wing, Harden. Covered by Satoransky. And the Nets
Number
another
44.
3. Clark Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses. And then get busy putting the work in.
Now here's Satoransky. Here's Temple. Six on the shot clock.
2 minutes
Oh, a
remaining in the
beautiful
first.
reverse layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Millsap outside. Durant inside.
Kevin
And
Durant.
it's slammed in
Assisted
by
by
Durant.
Paul
They've
Millsap.
shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
For Las Vegas, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Oh, stolen by Harden. Back to Millsap. Griffin right side. Oh, a clear
Las Vegas
foul there
foul.
on the missed shot.
Jackson
So he'll get a
Hayes.
pair at the line.
First
It's going
personal
to go
foul.
on Jackson Hayes.
First team foul.
And Blake Griffin is just an
At the line for the
incredible
Nets,
athlete,
Blake
explosive,
Griffin taking
great
2
balance
shots.
and mobility, powerful. Big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
The shot by B, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
A nice shot by
Paul
Millsap.
Millsap.
And, you know, even though he's undersized, Millsap doesn't back down. He's good at outworking everybody on the glass.
Pass to Hayes. That's tipped. Now here's Griffin. That's good.
Blake Griffin.
And so Durant with the assist.
from Kevin Durant.
Durant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Satoransky. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Number 45.
Hey, kept it simple.
goes to
No reason to get fancy
number
right
38.
now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful
Kevin
one-hand
Durant.
flush.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And that one good.
James Harden.
Harden's got 8 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's Brooklyn, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back. Well, the Nets know they're going to be lights out scoring the ball. But as Kevin Durant points out, on defense, it's all hands on deck.
This league is not one-on-one defense, you know, so it's a team defense. And, you know, the best defenders, the reason why they're the best defenders is because they got 4 guys behind them that's going to help them and that they trust. So, you know, I think that's what makes us good when we do that.
Well, KD is an elite scorer, but Grant, he's also a plus defender.
He really is, BA. I mean, he knows about defenders working together. I mean, they do it nightly trying to slow him down.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so
James
far.
Harden.
And a moment now to quickly
Blake
take a look
Griffin.
at the offensive approach for the Nets.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
They've got Thomas Satoransky, and it's B in at the 2. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, they've got Paul Millsap, James Harden out there with Patrick Mills. Then there's Blake Griffin, and it's B in at the small forward position. They've got Jackson Hayes, and it's B in at the small forward
Number
position.
45.
Count it.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the bench.
And for the Nets, Blake Griffin out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Patrick Mills. Then it's James Harden. And it's B in at the 3. And it's Harden penetrating. And Harden
James
with
Harden.
the slam.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Here's B. As a Rookie of the
Las
Year
Vegas
award
calls
winner
timeout.
yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations. Because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. And a dunk by Valanciunas.
Dangerous in the pick and roll. Graham making the smart decision right there and dishing the ball off.
Pass to B. Back to Mills. Now Harris. Up top, Mills. Here's Aldridge. Here's Brown. Nice D from Valanciunas.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Pass to B. And a great
Number
assist by
45.
Brown as that one
Assisted
goes
by
in.
And the
Bruce
defense has
Brown.
no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Graham up top. He's guarded by Mills. And the basket
Number
by
16.
B.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Harris on the wing. Pass to Brown. Valanciunas against Aldridge. Out to Harris. Lets the three fly, and the Nets another three.
3
The
points.
assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Alexander Walker, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Alexander Walker's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look
Number
a little
45.
better now and regaining some ground.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Graham's court awareness in action right there easily spots a wide open man.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Harris. Back to Brown. And here's Mills for three. And again,
Patrick
Brooklyn
Mills.
with the triple.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
For Las Vegas, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An
Dimes.
accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Aldridge outside. Over Valanciunas. And there's another
LaMarcus
one for the
Aldridge.
Nets.
You know, there are some that say Aldridge likes his mid-range game a little too much, but hey, there's a lot to like about the way he shoots it from there.
Here's Alexander Walker. 23 points his last outing. Clock at 6. Valanciunas against Aldridge. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Harris on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the
Mills.
first half. 2 minutes.
Aldridge left side. Good. And Brown
LaMarcus
gets
Aldridge.
the assist. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, with all his post moves, Aldridge usually is able to trick the defense, but even when he doesn't, he'll still manage to finish through contact.
Here's Alexander Walker. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks,
Las
Brian.
Vegas
Well, you want to
foul
talk
call.
about a super team.
Devontae
Last season, the
Graham.
Brooklyn Nets
First
became the
personal
only
foul.
team in NBA
First
history
team foul.
to boast 6 players
At the
who
line
made
for the
it
Nets,
to all
Patrick
NBA
Mills.
over their career.
At the line
Guys,
for
the
2.
roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. And he knocks down the first one. You know, the number one thing Mills gives you, a confident knockdown shooter from range.
Yeah, Brian, that's been his calling card since he entered the league, but I think he's added some other pieces to his game along the way. He puts it on the floor, he creates for other people. He's a much more well-rounded guard now, and I think that keeps him on the floor and in the league.
Here's Temple, and it's blocked.
Griffin still possessing such incredible timing. Shooters have to be careful when he's on the ground.
Kevin
Durant
Durant
with the bucket.
assisted.
And just
Number
totally
44.
relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Temple. To the paint. Here's Hayes. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hayes has got his first bucket of the night. Pass to Harden. And then Harden
James
with
Harden.
the jam.
And, you know, this team expects Harden to dominate like this. It's amazing how easy he makes it look.
For Las Vegas, they've gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Here's Temple. Here's B. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's B. And And it falls. 2
45.
for 3 from the field so far.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Outside Durant. Pass to Mills. Back to Durant. 2 shots,
Number
2
44.
makes. Off to a good start.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Well, Las Vegas' shooting is around 55% so far. Here's Temple. Here's B. He's guarded by Mills. Fires for 3. B. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. It hasn't taken them too many shots to...
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 14 points, 5 assists, and 2 steals. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. The coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive area. He can take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And that should do it. With
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Devontae Graham out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas.
Kevin Durant.
And it's Josh Hart. And it's B in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. Here's Graham. Outside Hart. Out to the right wing. Graham up top. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Kept alive. And Aldridge with the block.
When Aldridge is in the neighborhood, you've got to be careful shooting it. I mean, proving there that he's capable of blocking shots.
James Harden.
Drains the triple.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Graham for 3. He buries it for 3. Graham's got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Aldridge passes to Brown. Back to Aldridge. Outside Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden with a bucket.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Las Vegas has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's B, defended by Brown. Here's Alexander-Walker. And no good. Good D by Aldridge.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Pass to Alexander Walker. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
On the wing, Durant. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Can't cash in from the left block. Graham on the attack. Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge. Here's Valanciunas. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Harden finds Durant. Shot from 12. It's good.
Kevin
Off the
Durant.
assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant's is deadly. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
Graham against Harden. Graham with it. He's got 5. Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge. Hard against Durant. Pass to Harden. And here's Brown. Harris on the wing. Puts up a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You know, really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better. You know, any talk of Harris, I think, has to start with the jump shot. A three-point contest champion. He hits close to half his attempts
Brooklyn foul
beyond the arc, which is just ridiculous.
And four spacers like Harris continue to be the NBA's hottest commodity.
BA, in the day and age that we're in as far as the NBA goes, great value for floor spacer. And Harris's contract, $75 million over 4 years, talks about what you just said, how valuable and in demand guys like Harris are.
And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know thered be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace the team. You know, oh my goodness, disrespectful.
Cameron Thomas.
You just can't give Millsap these kinds of lanes to the rim. He's phenomenal at seeing the floor and knifing his way to the basket.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Alexander Walker. He has 7. Count that one.
They're super efficient getting in deep and taking advantage.
Brooklyn has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Thomas. Now here's Millsap. Here's Bembry, down low. The kick to Durant. From 11 feet away. And there's another one for the Nets.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Satoransky. Banked it in off the glass. Satoransky's got 6.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's Durant, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, you know, in high school he was a star. In college, the same thing. Durant got drafted second back in 2007, then immediately became an all-star.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
Temples checked in for Alexander Walker.
Boy, you look at Durant's resume. He's already accomplished most of the big individual honors. League MVP, Finals MVP, scoring champion.
And Durant averaged over 20 points a game his rookie year.
And B.A. also won Rookie of the Year as well. Since then, he's won just about every individual honor you possibly could. First ballot consensus Hall of Famer when it's time.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Satoransky outside. Pass to Hayes. To the inside. And that one's good.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And Brooklyn has possession. It's the last leg of what's been a daunting road trip. 6 games in total.
Kevin Durant.
And it's
Assist
slammed
goes
in
to
by Durant.
Number 44.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
For Las Vegas, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Pass to Temple. Brooklyn with the board.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Number 44.
And the shot goes.
He hasn't been quick
Kevin
enough to
Durant.
react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Here's Temple. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Pass to Bembry. Now here's Durant. 23 points in the game. Misses the layup. Here's B to the paint. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Las Vegas, Trey Murphy. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe. Just 4 seconds left in the third. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Nets out in front, delivering the blowout. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Well, Las Vegas is shooting a solid 53% from the floor. On the court for the Nets as we get the 4th quarter going. Durant and Griffin the combo out front. Then there's Patrick Mills, and it's B in at the 3, the small forward. Brooklyn with the ball. And here's Mills. An open look for Durant.
Kevin
Gets
Durant.
a very good look and
Assist
converts.
from
Durant's
Patrick
got
Mills.
25 points in the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding pass. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Excellent display of strength from Valanciunas. Didn't seem to be bothered by the contact.
Pass to Durant. Inside. Valanciunas with a rebound. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Here's Murphy. Valanciunas with it. Defended by Griffin. They get it again. Murphy's shot is good.
You got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Pass to Durant. Shot from 16. Rebounded by Temple. For Las Vegas, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. The 3 from Valanciunas. Hits the three-pointer. Valanciunas has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Outside Mills. Now Durant. And Clark, it's a relief to have fans back in the stands, but rising incidents of misconduct from a few. How do you think we discourage this?
Well, I think you first identify who those folks are, press charges, hold them accountable, make the penalty severe for that type of misconduct. Just because you purchase a ticket doesn't give you the right to act any way that you want to. There are protocols and just basic human dignity and respect and courteousness that has to be applied. So make it tough on folks that step outside of those lines. Hold them accountable and press charges if need be.
Here's Mills. And that one hits the back iron. Las Vegas has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Valanciunas. From behind the arc. Sinks the tray. Valanciunas has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. Got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Thomas.
Get there, get there.
Shot clock at 6. Tipped.
Now you got to be aware when Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back.
Here's B. And the layup is good off the glass.
There's not a ton of time left. He's still in the game.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Doing a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Has to be. Second chance shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well.
Shooting
and
for Las
provides a
Vegas.
lot of length and muscle.
And in the 2021 conference finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Greg.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, obviously, it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome. And just wasn't able to set up the time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
So the Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in.
And with his height, the defense unable to impact the shot on the closeout.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Harris outside. Pass to Aldridge. Shoots over Valanciunas. That one a little long. Las Vegas has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Graham with it. Here's Alexander Walker. For 3. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Harden's got 4 rebounds now. Harris outside. Outside Harden. The floater and the bucket is good. Harden's got 23 points.
Incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots.
From the arc. Fires in the triple.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
The Nets have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Harris on the wing. Pass to Durant. High post Aldridge. The 3, here's Harris. Yes, and a nice assist from Aldridge. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Harris shows great competitiveness in answering the opponent's 3 with a payback 3 of his own.
From the corner. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Nets.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, That made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they earn win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kevin Durant.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
It's good.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Harden. B grabs the board.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's Hart on the wing. It's Hart on the wing. Takes the 3. He drops it from range.
You know, he does a little bit of everything. But when Hart is draining the three-pointer, that's when he's most dangerous.
Now Harris. So we see the Nets taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.